Why, hello there, Knives Taylor here, bringing you a summary of a knife I have done a full review on. The full review will be linked down in the description, and I most importantly hope this video finds you well. And if it doesn't, I hope that you have a better day going forward. This is the Poikilo Rhino. This is the mid-tech version of this, so this is more expensive. This has got some hand finishing and got some, well, quite a decent amount of Zircuitai and stuff going on, as well as this kind of like stone-washed mirror polish. That is quite beautiful, though will definitely show my face, which I'm going to try and avoid, because nobody needs to see my face. Simple as that. This is a pretty spectacular knife. I really like this thing more than I thought I was even going to. Just a quick look, as I said, full specs will be in the description. I mean, not the description. The full specs will be in the review, which is linked in the description should you care to see more of this. But just a quick overview. That's what we're here for, summary after all. About 3.5 inches of blade to the front of this. Though technically, it goes all the way. The cutting edge actually goes all the way to 3 3/4. It is 8 5/8 overall. One thing I have to say is this knife is large. This knife does not feel that large. I don't know if it's because the handle kind of cuts into the blade or what. Or maybe because it's so thin and I don't know. It just doesn't feel that as big as it really is. Like I could even go for a larger version of this. That's how much it is. It's strange, but it is what it is. First of all, it is in M398 blade steel. And one thing, the one and only knock I have against Poikilo in general, and I know, what are you saying? Because I've gotten 2 of their knives, and I really want some others because I really like what they're doing. It's top-notch quality. I like some of the designs. They're a little out there, some of them, but some of them are really, really excellent and really, really cool. However, I really want them to remove that branding. I don't like the branding on. I mean, this is nitpicky. This is. Well, it's maybe not even so nitpicky. It's pretty big there, right? I personally don't like seeing it on a bevel. I like seeing it on the flat or removed entirely. But they have a big logo there, and then they have the big Bio Series line logo there. It's intrusive. It is intrusive. Tell me that wouldn't look so much better and so much cleaner. And it doesn't need to be there, right? Especially with the big angry iguana kind of thing, or gecko, or whatever it is. They could easily just put that little gecko back here, and I'd be completely happy. And the Bio Series, that doesn't even need to be on the blade. If it has to be, just make it real small and put it right up there. Just my personal thing, but it seems like that's on almost all of their knives. They put their logo in a really big, kind of awkward spot. Not my favorite thing in the world. The rest of the blade, however, I absolutely love. It is lean, it is sort of a tanto, it is definitely a tanto, but not an American tanto. It's got a little bit of a curve to it, right? With this beautiful stonewash mirror kind of thing on, you can see my shirt there. The plunge grind could be better on. I mean, it's not great on this. It's almost hitting the. It's basically hitting the plunge grind. Honestly, let's be honest. It could definitely be better. That might be a factor of it being the mid-tech version. I don't know. I can't claim. All I know is the non-mid-tech version of the other knife that I have has no problem with its plunge grind. So that may just be a feature on this one. But it is also a flipper tab only knife, and you can get it to cut in morch oil very easily. And I don't think it would be a real big deal or difficult on this particular knife. Moving on from the blade, well, actually, I want to talk about the jimping. The jimping is cool on the blade. It doesn't do anything, but it looks good. So it's fun. It is centered. There's no play. Nice fine tip. It's reasonably thin behind the edge. I mean, it gets a little bit thick quickly, but it is... No, it doesn't even really get all that thick that fast. Lock bar access is, of course, not really cut back, but they bolted out on both sides. It's very easy to get to. I will say this one is on... I'm pretty positive it is on bearings. Yes, it is definitely on bearings, but this feels... The way they've set this thing, it feels more like washers, which is It's very strange to say. Again, the non-mid-tech version of the Poikilo knife that I have, the Prism, that thing's drop shot. This is much tighter action, and that might be a hallmark, again, of the mid-tech version, but it is hydraulic smooth action. It is mistakable for quality washers, even though it is on bearings. So, it's kind of interesting. Just fun little anecdotes, right? Small little flipper tab. It's a little bit sharp at the corners, but it's still pretty comfortable. It's still pretty great. It's not really a problem whatsoever. You have absolutely metric tons of milling inside this thing, as well as some internal screws, and like they mounted something up inside here. Something that goes towards taking it apart, because you have to take this thing apart a little bit odd. There is, as you can kind of see, there is no external hardware. So I'm guessing you pretty much have to start from back here. And I'm saying I'm guessing because, oh, I don't want to take this apart. No. It's ridiculously well set up right now. When it comes off center or something like that, maybe I'll consider it. But one thing I have to say is, I can't get at that screw with this basic T8. You're going to need something a little bit longer. So go into that realizing that. You will need the right tools for this. There's a screw in there, I'm guessing, that holds something, part of it together. Honestly, I just don't want to mess with it. Yeah. So, titanium scales. Interesting Zircuti inlays and pocket clip and backspacer. It is the most matte Zircuti I've ever seen. But because of that, it also picks up the light a little bit differently, and you can see some of this, like, neon kind of blue poking out a little bit more readily. And this is really precisely layered Zircuti, I'm guessing, as it certainly looks it. Same with the clip. Very nice, very nicely shaped clip. I honestly was worried about the clip, considering the knife gets so narrow down here, but it's really comfortable. You can feel the clip, sure, it's inevitable with this, but the shaping is like perfect. It's just super comfortable in the hand. There is a lock bar insert, but it, like everything else, is hidden internally on this knife. D10 ball right there. Smooth as heck. Hidden lanyard post. The clip is also one of the best Zircuti clips I think I've ever had. It has such perfect flex. And great retention. It's also just slightly taller than some other clips, so it really accommodates more pants than you'd think. It is not ultra deep carry, but it is a little past medium carry. And it also adds a little bit of something to, like, sort of, it can be a little tricky in and out of the pocket, but it's got this little bit of a hook here, so if you kind of get it from there, it helps pull on there, and you can use the clip as well, so sort of like I wrap my finger and get this right here. Makes it a lot easier to get it out. So it's not bad, but as I was saying about the clip, yeah, this clip, Zircuti clips can have very little flex in them. I don't know if it's a product of having the zirconium in there. Even though zirconium's technically softer, you'd think it would kind of do the opposite. But I've had a lot of Zircuti clips that are a little bit stiff. Not this one. This one is, like, excellent. Absolutely excellent. I suppose if I had to complain about something, I wouldn't mind seeing the lock bar insert on the inside of this knife. Considering they went with such a clean exterior, having the lock bar insert could be cool on the inside. Nice chamfers, nice softening, great lock bar cutout execution over travel stop. It's got all the bells and whistles of a super premium knife, and it should. I mean, this is the mid-tech version, so this is like $680. This is an extremely expensive knife. The base version is also pretty darn expensive. I think it's up in the 400 and something. But these really are really well made. Both Poikilo that I've had are excellent. And, you know, I haven't even done a full review of the other one. Yet I've done the summary of this one as well. they're pretty crazy knives. They're pretty interesting. They're definitely not for everyone, but I like what they're doing. And I quite like this Rhino. And it definitely feels appropriately named with that horn of a blade, right? Other than that, it's pretty simple. It's a straightforward titanium frame lock, but lots of things going on here that make it quite interesting for me. And I'm quite happy to have it. I'm quite proud to be able to say I own it. You know, pride of ownership kind of thing. That's a big part of this for me, and I like this knife. So, yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would kindly do so. I would love to bring you more, and I'm hoping to be able to continue bringing more. That's it. See you.